Hey, how we doing, everybody? Paul Romero here with the Saha Group. I am headed over to our most recent fix and flip project here. This is 23rd Lane. Nice big house, 3 bedrooms, extra den. We opened this baby up. She looks beautiful. Pool out back, which is we got the equipment back in there already. Um, Need to get the resurfacing done. We're waiting for the materials to arrive for that. That's going to be hopefully finished up by the end of next week. We should be just about finished with everything on this house, except for the floors. I believe are ready to be done as well too. We're doing the polished, stained and polished concrete floor on this. I think it's going to look really, really awesome. Haven't done that in a house yet, so we're excited to see how it turns out. This place, like I said, and how we opened it up, it's actually it's actually gonna, if it looks gorgeous, it's gonna be amazing because there's just so much space in here. You walk into a triple room, great room kind of an area, dining room. For a 1,700 square foot, this is a lot of space, and it's gonna look really sharp. So I'm excited to pull up here and see what this thing looks like. I haven't been here in a while. Um, Got one of the guys out front. Oh, look at that. We got some greenery happening. Wow, the rain happened and things turned green that quickly. It was all brown. Should have thrown some grass seed out. So anyway, yeah, let's go and take a look at this place and see what we got. I'll turn the camera around here so you can see what the place looks like. They did a really nice job on the paint. The exterior came out great. We were questioning painting the brick, as you'll see in just a second, on either side of the entry door there, but we chose to go ahead and paint it because the roof line comes down so low. We would have had a fourth color there with the door and the trim and the body, and then the brick was a different color altogether, so it just would have been too much, I think. So let's go in and take a look and see what we got going on here. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna let this thing, gonna do the turnaround. How do we do that? I don't know if we do that. Look at that beautiful house right there, huh? It's awesome. All right, let's go inside. Oh, we still gotta fix that glass. We gotta get this door refinished. Let me turn off the radio first. What do you need? The radio. We don't need no radio on. Leave it on. I like the music, man. I get a little dance going on. So yeah, look at the size of this place. I mean, it is just amazing. See all these floors? Ah, so he's got them all cleaned up. Got a little bit of stuff to do on them, obviously. Patching up all the holes. I see how this goes. But look how big this is. Look at this space. Let me come over here. We got a nice little fireplace right here. Yeah, huge, right? We had drop downs when you walked in that hallway. That was all just a hallway right there. It was crazy. This was all blocked in. There was a little hallway right here where I'm standing. That was a dining area right there with a wall there. There was another wall over here blocking the kitchen off that you walk through here. They had all these weird little archways going on. It was pretty goofy. So yeah, this is the house. Here's the bathroom. Got to get that tub refinished yet. So these floors are looking like they're ready. Got a light fixture up in there already. Got a nice sized laundry room here. It goes right out to the kitchen. It's a great design on this house. I like the design. Big, oversized 2-car garage, which is awesome. We got the 2 bedrooms right here, 1, 2, which is funny because when we bought the house, this was 1 bedroom. That door was not here. This door was, and that wall was opened up. So this was all one giant room. So now we put it back to 2 bedrooms. Now we got the master back here. Don't mind, we got a little musica going here. Got some novellas happening. But yeah, this is this. We're gonna do something a little different in here. We're gonna put tile on the floor in here, so we're not doing the stained concrete in this master because we want to, set it off, give it some pop from the rest of the house. So we're gonna go with some tile floor in here. And then we got the outside, the pool. Like I said, look at that gigantic pool. That's gonna be awesome once we get that thing refinished. Get that edge redone. Get the interior all refinished in a nice blue color that when you put the water in here, this thing is going to look like, it's going to look like, yeah, it's gonna look awesome. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. No, that thing's gonna look like the ocean there, all nice and blue. All new pool equipment here. Look at that. Yeah. So I just wanted to show you the house real quick. What's up there? Looks like the boys got a little bit of trim left to paint up there they missed out on. Have to make sure they see that. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the house a little bit, what we've done here, as far as what's going on inside there. Like I said, we opened it up. It was awesome. Now, we got this house from a real estate agent, which we don't usually buy properties from real estate agents. We usually source our own deals, but this worked out. We were able to get a decent enough price on it. We were pushing the budget on it, but because our contractor was actually coming up against finishing a project and we didn't have any work for him, and we really like our contractor. He does great work, and he's fast. That's the main thing. I mean, he is fast. We actually gave him artistic license on this project with the colors. He picked all the colors for the exterior. For the interior, he's picking the colors for the flooring. We wanted to give him some room to show us what he can do on this project. This is probably about the 6th project with him. It took us a while to, get used to each other, see what we're doing, see how things are going. Before that, we were GCing our own projects. We'd done about 15 projects, but about 8 of them, I would say, we never really did the rehab on them. We did what we called the prehab, and that is where we go into the property, we fix it all, or we clean it all up, we get all the junk out of there, we gut the place, tear out everything that needs to be torn out. We will maybe paint the inside and or the outside. We will maybe put a new AC unit on it if it's needed. We will maybe do something, right? We don't do a lot. We clean and gut the house so that the person who's going to come buy this from us, that's going to do the actual fix and flip, when they pull up, that's why we want to clean the place up, right? We want to clean the outside. We want to make it when they pull up in the front of the yard, they look and they go, oh, this doesn't look bad. And especially that's why we might paint the outside, right? Because that's they pull up, they see this house that's already painted on the outside. They're like, wow, I don't have to paint the outside. This looks great. Hopefully the roof is good. On most of the ones that we did a prehab on, the roofs were good. So they didn't have to do a roof, or if they did, it was potentially an overlay and not a tear off. And so it was an easy roof to look at. So they're looking at not a lot of expense getting out of the car, right? They pull up, they're like, this house looks great. This is awesome. I think I like this. And then they go open the lockbox, they get the key, they walk in the front door and they see that, all the nasty carpets are gone, all the paneling's been pulled off the walls, whatever the case is, right? Older house, it's crazy what people do to houses. But anyway, they walk into this house and they start looking, and instead of seeing instead of seeing a big mess that they have to look through in order to envision what it is that they're going to do to the property, they walk in and the place is ready to go, and all they got to do is pull out their list and start writing down, okay, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, right? They don't have any of that, well, before I even get started, I got to do this and this and this, right? All that stuff's done. That's what we call the prehab. And when we do that, we market those properties, we sell them on the MLS, and we actually get a really good value out of doing that. But the market's changed. We haven't actually done one of those in about a year now. But 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, we did a lot of those. We did, like I said, about probably about 7 or 8 of them. So coming back to the rehab project, like I said, we've done probably about 6 projects with our contractor now, and in between that, we probably did another 6 or 8 projects. We've done a grand total of somewhere about 20 to 25 projects so far since we started actually getting into doing the rehabbing. We'll see, when did we start doing that? That would have been about the end of the first quarter, 2016 is when we probably did our first prehab. And so it's progressed from there. So we still do wholesaling. We still wholesale most of our stuff off, and but now we're doing a lot of fixing and flipping because the market's changed. Market's getting tight, and it's harder to get good wholesale deals. So, we fix and flip them, get the profit off the back end. It still works out. So with that, guys, I just wanted to, like I said, show you this house, talk about it a little bit, talk about what we do here with the Saha Group, which is the Saha Group basically is a team of deal finders. We teach our people how to go out there and get the deals that basically we give them. We provide all of the information. We provide the leads, basically. Pre-scrubbed, highly qualified leads. We provide all of that for them, and we train them how to go out and get the deals. And then, deals like this, we got with one of our guys was with my partner when we got it, so he actually was able to earn a little bit of money off of this one because he was part of the acquisition. All of our guys make money off the acquisition, and then we partner with people on the fix and flips. So we do a lot of stuff here for our guys. Hey, did you know that somebody forgot to paint the trim up there?
Yeah, I told them.
They didn't have a tall enough ladder, huh?
Yeah.
I just saw that for the first time.
Yeah, I want to fix that.
Cool. Where's a good place I can put this garage door opener? I was thinking maybe top cabinet up there? Okay, perfect. Here's an interesting feature. I can still see the checkerboard on the concrete, which I actually kind of hope that kind of shines through a little bit on the finished product. It's not over here so much. So yeah, if that comes through a little bit, that'll actually look pretty good, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see what the stained concrete is going to look like. This is one of our first things. So we didn't really run into any problems on this house. That was one of the good things about it, is head out here where there's a little less noise. Yeah, we didn't really run into any problems on this because the house was a family-owned house and it was solid. It had good bones. It just had everything 1970. So the only strange thing that we ran into that was out of the ordinary that we didn't expect was in the attic some wiring. There was wiring cut. So we had to trace that down, make sure that everything was running right, get rid of all the garbage, clean it all up. That was a little bit of an extra expense, but otherwise we're right on with our budget, with our prediction, with what we had anticipated having to do to this property, which is cool. It's a great thing when you get that, when you don't have to worry about changing the plan, ripping up concrete to get to some plumbing, all of those kinds of things that can bring a lot of extra expense, then you know, it's nice to be able to stay on budget. And especially for this house here, because like I was getting into, we got it from a family through a real estate agent, so it was a very tight deal. The budget that we have is the budget that we really have to stick to. We built in with our contractor, I'm gonna be quiet about this in case anybody hears, but we built in about maybe $2,000-3,000 worth of leeway, just in case there was some things that, you know, we knew that we could squeeze that out, or if he came up with something that he had to find some extra charge on, that we could get that all worked out. But he's usually pretty good about that, and we don't have to worry too much about doing those kinds of things. We do know that, you know, after working with him from 6 jobs, we got an idea of what he sees at first, where it goes, how it ends up, what that extra cost is going to be, and it works out pretty well. So that's all for today. This is the 23rd house. I'm going to show you next. I'll be showing you the Scottsdale property, a historic district over in Scottsdale. So there's some unique things. There's some unique things going on over there that you're going to be excited to see about. So this is 23rd Lane, and I'll be getting back to you guys soon. Next time around, we'll definitely be looking at those beautiful floors, and hopefully looking at that beautiful pool too. Maybe even diving in. I can't wait for that. All right, talk to you soon.